Hi friends, this is Prajakta and welcome back to Cakestasy. Today's video is about basic fondant draping and geometric fondant accents. Let's start by rolling out white fondant and covering the top of the cake. Stick the fondant properly on the top and use an X-Acto knife to cut out the overhang. Make sure your X-Acto knife is sharp, otherwise the cut will be uneven. Now to cover the sides, make the fondant into a log and then roll it. This will give you a long stretch of fondant. Make sure you roll out enough to cover the circumference of the cake. Now once you have rolled it out, cut one side into a sharp line and put this line on the base of the cake when you are covering it. Cut off the thicker ends. Now roll the fondant and start sticking it to the cake. Check where the fondants overlap. Using an X-Acto, cut a straight line. Take off the excess, open it a little and cut off the excess from the inside. Join the edges together using your fingers. Now take the X-Acto and cut off the excess on top. Make sure you don't poke into the cake. Hold the X-Acto knife on level with the cake and just use the turntable to guide you. This method will give you sharper edges every time. Use a smoothener to smoothen the sides. Cut off the excess using the same. To make a darker shade of blue, I had already mixed in blue color in the fondant last night. But to give it a little more darker color, I am adding a little black and navy blue again to it, and I will knead this fondant. This is how you get darker shades in fondant. Color it a little at a time, keep it aside, let it darken, and then if required you can always add in more color. Repeat the same process as I did with the white fondant. I am going to make the blue fondant into a log and then roll it out into a long stretch of fondant. I am using corn flour to dust the surface because my blue fondant is sticky as I just added color to it. Now I am going to cut a straight line at the base of the fondant. Now as my cake was 10 centimeters tall, I am going to mark a line at 5 centimeters and then cut it. This definitely takes me back to the school days, using a scale and measuring things. Once you have measured it, cut using an X-Acto knife in a straight line. As this will go around the cake, it needs to be of one level. Separate the excess. Now as we did with the white fondant, here I am matching the lines where the white fondant was joined, so my back side remains the same. And I am going to stick the blue fondant on the white fondant. Now because my cake was in the fridge, I didn't need to apply any edible glue or water to it. Cut off the excess in a straight line like we did with the white fondant. Now to cut the hexagons, I am using PME's geometric cutters. Oh, don't mind the blue color on my hand. These are the 3 sizes that it comes in. I am going to use the last 2 sizes. I am going to create a marble effect by using white, light blue and the dark blue that we used. Just put them together randomly and roll it out. Cut the hexagons and keep them aside. Here I am taking a mix of dark blue, light blue and white. Some hexagons will be just light blue and white. Some will be just light blue and dark blue. It is all on the design that you want. Once you have all the hexagons cut, I am using the reference image that the client gave me and I am randomly placing the hexagons. Now I am going to use the smallest of the PME cutters and make smaller hexagons. Mix some gold dust with Evaporex and make some fine lines along with the texture on the fondant. I am going to color two of the small hexagons in golden. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you want to see more such videos, please subscribe to us and I will see you in the next video.